into the original anime.
Yeah, it's been really.
You guys see the Saiyans on the left? Wow. It's so weird seeing other Saiyans, because you know they're all dead.
Wow, man. Damn.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. Today, we are looking at Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, the Bardock DLC. So, what has just been dropped is some kind of teaser. As you can see, today we're taking a quick look at one of the many side quests you will come across while exploring this classic moment in Dragon Ball Z lore. Let's not waste any time, let's go ahead and jump right into this. Oh, that's Planet Vegeta. That looks so good. Wait, maybe there's more to see.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of PlayStation Underground. I'm your host Brett, and I'm joined by Marco Rizzo, Marketing Manager for Dragon Ball Z
What's good, Brett and Marco?
Kakarot.
Hello, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be here today.
Hi, and I'm also joined by Tim. Hello, Tim. Hey there.
What's good, Tim?
There. Hi. And today we're looking at new footage for the upcoming DLC for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Oh, look at the houses. Oh my god, that's pretty cool. You know what? I'm excited to see how they actually managed to pull off, like, because all Saiyans have like names after vegetables and stuff. When I'm out here trying to make a Xenoverse 2 Saiyan, I'm like this. I'm like, what am I gonna call my Saiyan? Am I gonna call him like something named after carrot? And then like, nah, we already have that. Then like something after broccoli, nah, we already have that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to like think of these names. So I'm really excited and interested to see how they managed to pull it off. See what they came up with. If they even show any of it, I hope they do.
The DLC Bardock Alone Against Fate. So Marco, tell us about what we're going to see today.
Yeah, so today we're going to have this new footage that will show us a little bit of exploration of Planet Vegeta, which is one of the locations that players can explore into the DLC, but also to have a look at a sub-quest that will show us a typical slice of life from the Planet Vegeta, where the Saiyans come from.
Okay.
That we don't really get to experience neither in the main game, and we don't get to see a lot into the original anime.
Yeah, it's been really.
You guys see the Saiyans on the left? Wow. It's so weird seeing other Saiyans, because you know they're all dead.
Wow, man. Damn.
But we're back in time. We're there when they're like a civilization. That's pretty cool.
Really exciting to see all the DLC additions over the last couple of years. I finished Kakarot a couple years ago. Really fun story, great way to experience the story of Dragon Ball, and of course the DLC just expands on that story. And here,
that's true. If you haven't watched any of Dragon Ball Z, I'm not too sure about Super actually. Did Super come around? Did Super Saiyan Blue come around in Super, or was that still? I'm not too sure. But yeah. Buy Dragon Ball Z Kakarot if you haven't seen much of Z, because it will explain a lot to you and you'll be able to have a fun time playing it and, you know, learning. So yeah, go ahead and do that if you want to. I'd recommend it.
Here with the Bardock timeline, we get to see a bit of what happened before a lot of the main events that a lot of fans are familiar with, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I completely agree, especially because
he's doing push-ups.
The main game has the special emphasis to reproduce faithfully all the famous scenes from the anime, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really going to be an experience that the core fans will really appreciate, I feel.
Great. Let's get into some new footage. Let's go.
Oh.
All right. So we're going to jump into a side quest here. And as with...
What is it? Some kind of wasteland? Like, we're just in the middle or not? Yeah, look, literally says wasteland.
You stupid.
Talk to Spinny. Spinny? Spinny? Is that supposed to be the vegetable name?
It does recount the main story. And
Spinny is probably supposed to be spinach, or... I can't think of any other vegetables, actually. It's probably spinach.
A lot of the key moments, and we don't want to get into spoilers and where the story with Bardock goes and involving Frieza and everything, but we do want to show you a little bit of sample gameplay of one of the...
Bro said Mr. Bardock.
And that's really the problem when you have people like this who are so delusional and hopping on cock. God damn, get off of him.
Subquest.
Yeah, exactly. So the background for this subquest is as we're meeting this character called Spinny, that essentially is trying to attract the attention of Fasha, which is one of the members of the team that works with Bardock.
Yo, this man is like a 7-year-old trying to get the girls' attention by showing how fast they are. You know, like in the school playground. That's what he's low-key doing. He's just trying to get stronger to get her attention.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
That is childish and crazy.
And essentially, Spinny is concerned that since he might not be strong enough to attract the attention of Fasha, so he's asking Bardock to fight him, to either train him or just make him stronger. So you can tell this is connected to something that I said before, that it kind of shows this light of life that you don't see a lot.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
this is interesting to me because I would say if my DBZ knowledge was like subscribed to power level, it's probably more like negative 9,000. But this kind of like insight is cool to see the world.
Yeah, indeed. I think that
Look at this.
Today, Junior!
Look at this. The towers in the back.
like I said before, some parts of the DLC reproduce the story as it's originally written in the anime, right? And some other, like these ones, have been specifically created for the game to just give this sense of better immersion for the player, where you can
That's a nice
decide
dodge.
to go through the main quest as
Oh.
if to relive the TV special, but also to just experience this kind of side episodes that you would not otherwise
They just hold up.
experience.
Run that back.
Side episodes
charged up at the exact same time.
that you would not otherwise
that's so fire.
experience this kind
Let's see
of
again.
side episodes that
That's
you
so
would not
fire.
otherwise experience.
Yeah, and it's reminding me now because it's
Did he just say I'm no pussy? Or did he say pushover? I'll have to rewind.
Experience.
yeah, and
Okay,
it's
so I'm no
reminding me now 'cause
pushover.
it's been a minute since I played through Kakarot, but yeah, I loved the combat in this game, and yeah, having any excuse to dive back into the battles in this, even for like moments like this, like you said, the slice of life things, to just get in a game that looks like I'm playing an anime, all the sound effects that you recognize, so many cool like stacking abilities that you get, and even remembering like pounding people into the ground, following up, and like closing the distance between them. Like it was super fun. So it's so much fun to watch and play.
Yeah, I completely agree. And you can also get to do these very typical attacks that we see right now, where it's the consecutive energy blaster, like one of the signature things, or the signature attack that happens in Dragon Ball. And the game really allows you to do them in a very, let's say, intuitive way. And I really agree with everything. Like all the sound effects, it really makes you feel like you are inside the anime and you're super faithful to what's going on.
I'm gonna point something out real quick. I would have been playing this DLC for a video, like a series, but I have it on PlayStation 5, and because of the actual sounds and music they use is from the actual series, I cannot record that because it's copyright. PlayStation Bandai, they don't let you record your screen on the PlayStation, and I don't exactly have like a Elgato, like a video capture card, so unfortunately I won't be able to play it. I'm not really willing to buy the game again on my laptop just to play all the way to get to this DLC, and then yeah, that's just a whole ride. So I probably won't be playing this game.
So if I'm reading this correctly, is Spinny going to ask Bardock to just get another fight and push him even harder?
Yeah, that's correct. In true Saiyan spirit, with the idea to get stronger with that. So Spinny has a clear objective here.
And I'm sure Bardock does have more pressing things to get to at some point. But that was the fun of Kakarot as a game, was to just live in that universe
Wait, hold up. I just mean I want to get stronger the same way you did. Then I can talk to Fasha.
a bit longer and do some of the, like we've said it a few times, but the mundane slice of life things for these characters that can shatter mountains and launch people into orbit. It's just fun to my cat's stuck in the tree kind of stuff. And,
Are they fighting again?
Yeah, no, I do get that, especially because you really get to interact with a lot of characters that are just outside of the ordinary of what is Dragon Ball. It's difficult to think about ordinary when you talk about Dragon Ball, right? For the reasons that you just said. And what I also like a lot about Kakarot is that it gives you this sort of peaceful environment. It's not always about fighting the new bad guy.
I'm gonna skip ahead because I just basically see this.
Orbs that allow you to basically be spent
No way!
leveling up your skill.
Bro is out of
And
it.
here Spinny gets what he wanted, which is being pummeled on the edge of oblivion, to quote him. And Fasha indeed comes back as his main objective on why he's going through so much pain.
Love at first sight. Yeah, it's a cool story. Bardock's whole tale. It's really fun. So seeing it get the like DBZ Kakarot treatment.
Oh, what? Her beautiful bold face for her eye.
Is really cool.
Uh-oh, the world's gone
Yeah,
dark.
absolutely. Especially because indeed there is a lot of emphasis into this game for replicating the famous scene, right? And I really think that this DLC gets the job done in that sense.
I wish the scouter was a bit more like transparent, because you know all I'm seeing right now is just green. You know what I'm saying? Like the scouters are normally a bit see-through, so that you can see the eye and you can see that they're reading like what the scouter says and stuff. But this one's just kind of like pure green. I don't mind that. Maybe that'll get changed. I don't know. But that's just my opinion.
Are we on our way to find to learn about Fasha's side of the story?
Yeah,
Then?
an experience in this DLC alone. You see in the top right corner, all these blue icons are actually other.
Low-key interested to see if we get to interact with baby Goku in the pod before, like, you know, Frieza destroys everything. Maybe even a little Raditz, maybe a little Vegeta, maybe even King Vegeta. I'd like to see that, but you know, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Sub-quests that you can take. So this is just one of the many that were added to add this kind of alternative routes that the players can take to experience the...
Whoo! That is fire. Look at all these Saiyans. Look at all these pure-blooded Saiyans. Oh my god. Look at all them tails. Wow. They really have their own, like, I don't know, is this a bar? Man, this is fire.
the Dragon Ball world.
All right, let's see what she's got to say.
Yeah, we will soon
I bet now she's like, nah. She's just like, nah, I'm not interested.
know. And the dear Bardock is just going to tell us how was the experience of the from his side of the situation.
Here we go. Telling her.
So I beat this guy up. Seems cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it is rare to see so many Saiyans just sitting around chatting.
Yeah, just indeed. No, I really like this angle, because even though if you think that the very first villain of the main game, so not the DLCs, is the brother of Goku, which is another Saiyan,
Right.
people get very scared and
Bro is drinking the wok. Literally. Damn. Saiyans, they're different.
very, how do you say, they're really astonished by the fact that there is another Saiyan like Goku. And afterwards there's Vegeta and Nappa, right? So other two Saiyans, just to reinforce that. And here, no, you're just walking among them, and it's perfectly normal. And this is also one of the beauties of the fact that this is getting brought to a DLC and a video game.
So we talked about
Oh, it's kind of working.
the PS5 update coming in January. When is Bardock Alone Against Fate DLC dropping?
At the same time,
Same time?
yeah,
Cool, coming to PS4 and PS5.
correct. With the free upgrade from PS4 to PS5 if you already own the game.
Right, for the main Kakarot game.
That's correct, yes. And now here you get indeed a glance of the
Look, I brought it back.
kind of rewards that
Yo, I
this kind of...
can't go back. Hold on.
And now here you get indeed a glance
Look at him. Look at him.
Of the kind of rewards that this kind
Okay,
of
okay.
subquest they give you,
Yeah.
which is experience and little gifts that you can spend in a dedicated board that will give us bonus once a certain combinations is achieved.
Great. Well, thanks for sharing this subquest. This is just one of many. You mentioned the blue exclamation points all over the map, like any number of stories or tasks or errands and all kinds of stuff you can do to immerse yourself in the world. But yeah, Bardock Alone Against Fate arrives
Fascia's falling, I think.
alongside the PS5 upgrade SKU January 13th.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks again for the footage. Excited to jump back.
Oh. Okay. Come on, Spinny. You got a chance. You could show. Oh, no, I'm not gonna say that joke. I was gonna say something like. I'm not making that joke.
Back into DBZ Kakarot. Loved the game when it first came out, and excited to play more. So thanks for joining us.
It was a pleasure.
Thanks, everybody.
I think that's everything. I've really enjoyed this. I like this side mission. It's kind of wholesome, but then at the same time, you know what happens. Yeah, these motherfuckers will die. But yeah, it is wholesome to see, you know, what life was like. You know, not all Saiyans are like brutes. Some of them are pussies. Some of them are just, you know, Bardock. He in Super, he became more of a family man, if that makes sense. He wanted to look out for his kids, even his girl, his wife, Zagine. She was like, it's not like a Saiyan man to worry about his kids, and he's like, yeah, well, I want to save something for once. So yeah, that was his Dragon Ball Super development. With Z, it's kind of the same. It just wasn't very much explained as to why he, you know, he could see the future in this one. That's why he did it. But yeah, that's all I have. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I did. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Bye.